Shout out to... See, I'm about to say something, and they're going to use it for that, so I'm not going to
Do it!
Nope, I'm going to rephrase it.
Come on.
I saw
Mag.
Donald Trump
Yeah.
doing outreach to the LGBTQ community. To have play it when Trump was doing dick talk. I'm like, one episode with goddamn Andrew Schulz.
Which one?
One flagrant episode. Pull up Donald Trump talking about Arnold Palmer's meat.
Oh yeah, let me see that. I didn't know Arnold Palmer was stacked like that.
Me neither. I want to see now.
I thought he had a
I want to
putter.
see that club.
I didn't know
Thought he had a putter?
I thought he had a putter. I didn't know he had the
I thought he had a
9
9 iron. I didn't know he had the goddamn 9 iron.
We know so little about golf that 9 iron, I don't even think is that big. I think that's kind of similar to
that
a
shit is
putter.
like 9 inches.
No.
Come on, Charlie.
What's the
Look
one
it up, yo.
It's got like a ball on the end of
Look
the
it up,
club.
Alex. Google Arnold Palmer's 9 iron.
Yo.
Why would I Google that?
Yo,
I ain't
just
messing up my algorithm for that shit.
Images.
No.
Go to images.
What you mean?
Go to images.
Google Arnold Palmer's 9 iron.
They used to call him Arnie Third Leg.
Yo, that was the slickest play for the LGBTQ community I've seen this whole election cycle.
Come on, bro. Let me
Look
see.
at this is for no reason. Unprompted. Dick talk.
Let me see that. Let me see the boy. Let me see
Arnold
the boy.
Palmer was all man, and I say that in all due respect to women, and I love women. But this guy, this is a guy that was all man. This man was strong and tough, and I refuse to say it, but when he took showers with the other pros, they came out of there, they said, oh my God, that's unbelievable. I had to say it.
Yo.
Nah, yo,
Pause.
keep that same energy, yo.
Pause.
Yeah, pause. Exactly,
Yeah.
pause.
He's just having fun now.
Pause.
Yo, son, he's just having fun. Like, at this point, I feel like he's done so many interviews, so many speeches, everything. He's just like, nah, we just got to go up there and just riff, play some music.
Because he's over it. I told y'all this a month
I don't think he's
ago.
over it, bro.
He doesn't want to be there anymore.
He wants to win, but I also think he's like, well, we don't got to answer these questions over and over again. Let's talk about Arnold Palmer's meat.
Yeah.
You know how I know he don't want to be there no
whatever
more?
the fuck he wants. He danced for 30 minutes.
30 minutes
Because he doesn't want to be there anymore.
He's playing box.
He's like, what do I gotta do?
No.
His people loved
It's a
it.
media day.
He's like, what
answering the
do I
same
gotta
questions.
do? He's acting crazier than Joe ever act.
Did you watch the Al,
He is.
Did you watch the Al Smith roast? The Al Smith, whatever?
I
The
did.
Catholic
I
dinner?
did. He had 5 good ones. Some of them didn't slap though. Some of them looked like he was actually tired.
No, for me, what I thought was the best thing about it is he stayed in the moment. When it bombed, he talked about it. Like, he didn't try to, he stayed present throughout the whole thing. So when the joke bombed, he would reflect on it. When it was a really like off-color joke, he at one point he goes, that's a
nasty. That's a
joke.
nasty
Who
joke.
are these idiots that wrote this? That's a nasty
You know what
joke.
I didn't like about that shit, man? I didn't like that fucking Chuck Schumer was just sitting by him cooling out like
Because
he was
they
all good.
homies.
But I don't like that.
He loves him.
And I don't like that. Don't call somebody a threat to democracy and all of this other stuff, but you just sitting there yucking it up. Like, this ain't a podcast.
Oh,
like
you believe politicians?
Charlie, you
oh,
know this is
that's so
bullshit.
cute.
No.
Oh my
no.
God!
No.
Do you know Santa Claus don't come?
No.
Santa
Listen.
Claus don't eat the cookies in the middle of the night.
Well, I tell you this.
Mommy and Daddy do that.
Let Trump win this election. And when you start seeing some of your favorite politicians in handcuffs, you tell me if it's just politics.
But for
then.
sexual things, or
I don't know what.
who you want to see? Who you want to see in some handcuffs? Pete Buttigieg?
By the way, if Pete Buttigieg would have said that about Arnold Palmer's meat, y'all be asking for Pete to get arrested.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah,
He
so
would
he
know.
knows what he's talking about.
He would know. Come on. He probably mixing Arnold Palmer.
You don't think? What if Donald Trump would have said that? Oh, I'd have liked to have been the lemonade on top of that tea. I'd have liked to have been the lemonade on top of that tea.
President. He laughed at himself. He said, the other person walk out of that shower. That was unbelievable. He's talking about Arnold Palmer's dick at a rally.
God damn.
And y'all think January 6th was bad? Someone.
Play some jokes from the roast, Taylor. You had it up a little while ago. Let's hear some of these. Let's hear some of these jokes from the roast. This is a Catholic roast, too.
I used to think the Democrats were crazy for saying that men have periods, but then I met Tim Walz. Well, I'd better wrap up because Mayor Adams told me earlier that I needed to make this one very quick, especially the city has reserved this room for a large group of illegal aliens coming in from Texas. There's a group called White Dudes for Harris. Have you seen this? White Dudes for Harris. Anybody know? Are some of you here? White Dudes for Harris? Doesn't sound like it. But I'm not worried about them at all because their wives and their wives' lovers are all voting for me.
Fire, Jack.
A major issue in this race is child care, and Kamala has put forward a concept of a plan. A lot of people don't like it. The only piece of advice I would have for her in the event that she wins would be not to let her husband, Doug, anywhere near the nannies. Just keep them away. That's a nasty one. Chuck Schumer is here looking very glum. Doesn't he look glum? He looks glum.
Just funny, dude.
But look on the bright side, Chuck, considering how woke your party has become. If Kamala loses, you still have a chance to become the first woman president.
Let me tell you something, man.
These are bars, bro.
Let me tell you something about America.
That's good.
You want
The
it
reason,
again?
and I said this, I said this to the vice president in the interview. You know, we keep saying Trump is a threat to democracy, but he doesn't get treated like a threat to democracy. You know who got treated like a threat to democracy?
Who?
Sean P. Diddy Combs. Because when you a real threat, they lock you up and figure this shit out later.
Wow.
But that's the reason people don't believe any of the rhetoric that is said about Trump is because of stuff like this.
But that's how hyperbolic politicians are. They just say the craziest shit about each other. We supposed to believe it. It's a fight promo. And then afterwards, they hugging, they kissing. It's no different than a fight where before the fight, you're talking crazy about someone's family, saying they're a pussy, all this. Then afterwards, they hugging and I respect you, bro. I apologize.
Yeah, but Trump says some wild shit, bro. Trump's talking about putting people in camps. Trump's talking about locking up journalists, locking up his political opponents. Do you have to use that type of rhetoric?
You never had an article written about you where you're like, nah, we need to fucking lock these motherfuckers up?
About me?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Say it again.
You never had someone write an article about you and you're like, man, I would lock this motherfucker up.
Oh, yeah. No, I've seen some shit like, who the fuck is this guy? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to start leaning into it so much, though.
That's what I'm talking about.
Leaning into it so
But that's what I'm talking about,
Think about
Taylor.
the primaries. Like the primaries, they say that wild shit about one another.
It's different. It's different, bro. I'm
What
telling you,
you-
it's different.
Son,
It's fucking different.
He called dude's wife ugly. That's fighting words.
Call who?
That was probably like the one time I thought Trump might have been telling the truth. These
You can't
politicians
say that about somebody's wife. Come on, son.
What?
Come on.
What?
Even it,
Listen,
it's like a,
I thought it was
it's
too
like
far
a baby.
to-
Even when you think it, you can't
I
say
thought it
it.
was too far till I saw her.
Yo, no. Did he ever say she's beautiful? Did he ever say that?
I don't know. I don't think so. But that would be overcompensating. You know, like I love her for the person she is. You know,
Yo, that's just foul.
That's crazy. You know,
Y'all are assholes, bro.
that's crazy. I saw somebody say that before.
Kamala needs some bars, bro. You got to hit her up. Give her some bars.
I think her best bars come when she is just having
Pushed on
a
the ropes.
conversation. Yeah, on the ropes. I think that's when her best bar. She don't have bar, like she's not a bar person, and I get it because you'll have people. I've heard people that support her want to say, yo, she should say this and she should say it like that. I don't. If it's not in you, it's not in you. Because we keep comparing politicians to entertainers. We keep forgetting
The good ones
Donald Trump is an entertainer.
Barack was an entertainer. Bill Clinton was an entertainer.
Yeah.
The good
I
ones
don't think Bill was as good
George
as Barack.
Bush was a fucking entertainer.
He
dude.
was Riri.
Yeah.
He was bad boy Riri.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, what's wrong with you, Taylor? Taylor, what's wrong with
Not
you?
me.
You're talking to
What's wrong
the
with
two
y'all?
greatest political journalists of this era.
Two. God damn it. Y'all don't have no respect for what
No
we
respect.
doing over here.
Come here regular, wearing Crocs.
You know,
You're wearing Crocs. You sit in front of us.
don't let something network put us live during the election.
Oh, no. Oh no!
Oh, they got
Election
it.
night.
This is gonna be
Who won it?
Andy Cohen and Anderson Cooper. Oh, January 1st.
Who won it? Who won it for election
Who
night?
won it
The
election
two
night?
greatest political pundits of this generation on election night.
What should we
Calling
do?
it. Who wants it?
What should we do?
So y'all should do that.
What
Y'all
should
should
we
do it.
do?
Y'all should go live.
We gotta go state by
Man,
state.
funniest shit in the world, 2016. Andrew's in the group chat trolling the fuck out of every black person in the group chat. Every time a state comes in, Andrew's like, whoa! Andrew, and I'm not even gonna say who else was in the chat. You just got these guys just texting back. I think it might have just been 3 of us. Was it more than us?
Who, me, you?
Yeah. And he just kept texting back. And then at some point in the night, all you see is, white men are back! And I'm sitting back looking like he is just fucking...
Still hasn't gotten over that.
Oh my
They're
God.
still sour about that to this day. Still sour about that to this day. You know what I mean? All right, guys. Let's